Hey guys, so this is how this is happening today. Of course, as you saw above, I think. um, as you see in the title, what happened to my thumb? Just noticed that. Ouch. As you see in the title, this is my 17 and 18 week bump date, pregnancy update, whatever you want to call it. I didn't do setup because I don't know. I might have been able to do it tomorrow, Saturday morning, but I just want to get this done and I want to get it uploaded, and I'm already a week late on part of it. So there's not a whole lot to tell you about week 17, but I will start with that. Put these away. So week 17, the baby was the size. The main thing that I'm doing is gaming things. So the baby was the size of a game controller, and it mentioned the whole old pass code, or like the old code they use, like the up down down, left right right, A B start something. I don't remember exactly what it is. I didn't play video games a whole lot back then, back when that was a thing, but that's like a thing, or was a thing. But anyway, it mentioned that, but it showed like a black, like PS controller, PlayStation controller. So it was about the size of a controller in week 17. Anything else that it said? I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but it talked about the quickening. I might start feeling stuff. And when I was 17 weeks, well, it's kind of past 17 weeks, but when I was 17 weeks and 2 days, I think, it was like 17 weeks last Friday, and then like the Sunday, I think it was that Sunday night, I thought I might have felt some stuff when I was laying in bed, but I don't know for sure if I did or not. Like it wasn't a whole lot of like hard kicks or anything, but I thought I might have felt something. But that's like the only time really that I thought I might have felt something, and I don't know if I did or not. Maybe I was just imagining things. I don't know. There's that. Also, leading up to week 17, I had a little bit of lower back pain, especially a couple days specifically, especially if I would bend over and then straighten up, like my lower back would hurt. I just kind of feel like I had like stretched a muscle or something, or kind of like when you sleep with your head like this, like way over when you're on your back or something, and then you go, like after a while you try to turn it back and it like hurts your neck. That's kind of how it was, but it was my back. Like I had stretched it too far. But I haven't really had that since then. But that was maybe 2 or 3 days leading up to week 17. Is there anything else that week? I don't think so. Week 18, as of today, I'm 18 weeks pregnant, and the baby is the size. I just jumped up here again. The baby is the size of a slingshot. It said, "Be careful, that little rascal." It's so cheesy and kind of annoying, but it's okay. But the size of a slingshot. I didn't really look to see how big that is, so give me just a moment. But it's not as geeky, I guess. I mean, it's still fun and games. Like, fun and games is the category. It's still fun and games, but it's not. Oh, there it is. But it's not really like video game related or like nerd related, in my opinion. What it says: the baby is now 5.5 inches long, about the size of a sweet potato or a slingshot. It weighs about 7 ounces. It talked about how my appetite should start getting bigger, like I should start being more hungry and stuff, wanting to eat more. I wouldn't say that's maybe I do kind of want to eat all the time, but I feel like that's just kind of how I was before I was pregnant, so I'm kind of getting back to normal, I guess. I just love to eat, and for a while, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks or so, it's been a few weeks I think since then, and I've gotten more and more back to normal, but there were a few weeks ago, where I just couldn't eat much. I would eat like, I couldn't eat more than like, I don't know, I couldn't eat really grainy type stuff like bread or like anything super filling that I like that would be a normal meal size without feeling super full. Like I couldn't even hardly eat like a sandwich without feeling way too full. And that was super annoying because I love to eat. I just couldn't eat very much, like not filling stuff. I could eat like carrots or grapes and stuff, which is better for me anyway. But now I'm just kind of slowly, or I've slowly up to now kind of gotten back to normal. I could probably eat just as much, or if not almost just as much as I could eat before I was pregnant, appetite wise and like feeling full wise. I'm still trying not to eat too much because I don't want to gain more weight than necessary, but I am getting my appetite back a lot more. Not that it really went away, it's just I'm not feeling full as fast, which is nice. Because I love to eat. It's bad for my weight gain, but good for my brain because I love food. So there's that going on. I still haven't, aside from that time that I mentioned that I might have felt something, I still haven't felt much as far as like movement in the baby, but, excuse me, but, I'm trying to fix my necklace. But I haven't felt much movement, but there's a lot of time where, for one thing, I feel like when I have to go to the bathroom, like when I have to pee, I feel a lot like, I don't know if it's that I have to go right away, but I just feel a lot heavier, or really in general, I'm like, my pelvic area just kind of feels heavier and like there's something there, which there is, but I'm starting to feel more like that. And I think my stomach might be getting bigger, but I don't want to do the belly shot because it's kind of I don't have this set up or anything, but that's pretty much it for week 17 and 18. I would hopefully I can tell you next week that I've got movement, but I'm just really excited for that to happen, and hopefully it will. I know you can have an anterior or posterior placenta, and that determines whether or not you feel the baby sometimes, but I would love it if I could. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the symptoms were just like I'm starting to feel like I can eat more. My pelvic areas felt heavier. I've kind of like felt that there's something, like when I like move and stuff, I can feel like there's, I don't know, it just feels different. If you ask in the comments, I can try to explain better next time or something, but yeah, I haven't up to now had really any big symptoms, so even lately. So yeah, I had a little bit of back pain last week, leading up to week 17, but haven't really had any this past week. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know where you are in the comments below, if you're pregnant, what week you're on, and what kind of symptoms you're having. And I'll see you next week.